this is bliss. Someday you'll see me hoping that I put you on for your own notion. I'm not here for friends and such. I'm trying to find out where I'm going.
So yes, that was my hair shedding at the beginning of this video. I'm sorry if you found it to be disgusting, but that was a lot of hair shedding. That was me after about 2 to 2.5 weeks without doing a wash day, so I had plenty of hair shed trapped in my head over the course of that time, so that's why there was so much. But of course, if you clicked on this video, then you are wondering the question, why do I lose so much hair while I'm in the shower or while I'm styling? And also wondering whether or not that is normal. So to answer that question, yes, being in the shower and washing your hair or styling your hair and seeing a lot of hair shed is a very normal thing to see. So that is nothing to worry about. So hair shedding is a natural part of your hair's life cycle. So your hair will grow, then it'll rest, and then it'll shed. So you will be seeing the hairs coming out that are just in the shedding stage of their life cycle. Now, someone like me, my hair is a lot curlier and tightly coiled together. So it's harder for me to see hair just naturally fall out. It's noted that we lose 50 to about 150 strands of hair daily, but of course, like I said, someone like me with a tighter hair pattern, it's a lot more difficult to see that actually happen. So if you have curlier or coily hair, you will mostly see a lot of that come out when you're sort of taking a shower or when you're styling your hair, because your hair is more tightly curled together. The hairs are just hanging on to each other until wash day, and then that's when you see the release of those hairs. Think back to the video I showed at the beginning. You see the amount of hair I had. That's just 50 to 100 strands times 2.5 weeks, and you will see the amount of hair that I ended up losing. You can also look at this hair chart and sort of tell the difference as well. If you go from type 1 to 4, the lower your hair is on this chart, the easier it would be for your hair to shed naturally throughout the week. So if you're someone with type 1 hair, you may have an easier time of seeing your hair just shed naturally throughout the week than someone who has type 4 hair, who their hair is more curly and it's more tightly coiled together, so that hair is just hanging on to each other. So there are definitely some factors that can influence your hair shedding. So of course, just the natural hair cycle will influence it. Washing and styling can help loosen up some of that hair shed that's almost ready to come out. The length and thickness of your hair can also be a factor into making it look as though you have more hair shed than normal. So if your hair is like longer or thicker, it might just simply look like you lost more hair than you actually did. Your nutrition can factor into this, also stress. The amount of hair shed that you saw at the beginning of this video, I was going through something that was super stressful around the time where this video was happening. So this was sometime around summer of 2025. So anyone who knows me personally will know exactly what it was. But that can help factor into the amount of hair shed that you have, if depending on your stress. And also another thing can be hormonal changes. I remember speaking to someone years ago who had a pregnancy. She had been pregnant, her hair grew a lot, and then as soon as she was gave birth and was done with all those hormones that was going through her body at the time, then her hair just shed like crazy. Like she had tons and tons of clumps of hair come out. She wasn't bald or anything, but that's just what ended up happening at the end of the cycle. And of course, being on certain medications can factor in. So some people want to know whether or not it's breakage or just natural shedding. So if you look at this chart here, you can see what breakage versus the natural shedding may look like. You could end up finding the bulb at the end of the hair if it's shedding, indicating the hair came from the scalp naturally and just went through the natural hair cycle. And then if there's nothing there, then it possibly could have been breakage. Now, for the hair that I show in this video, I'm not going through all of that and checking to see whether or not that was breakage or or hair shedding. Like, you saw a mountain of hair. I'm not digging through all that to look for a bulb to be like, oh, okay, I'm not balding. Like, I'm not doing that. So that didn't happen. My hair is fine. My hair has grown a lot since this video, so I know I'm fine. But if you end up having a lot more than what I had mentioned here, like 50 to 150 strands, or you're seeing it on your pillows, you're seeing it just fall out when you're running your hands through your hair, you're seeing clumps like this that you saw at the beginning, like, I mean, within like 2 days or 4-day periods, then maybe I would start checking around to see why my hair is shedding more than it should be, or is your hair breaking off? And things that you could be doing that are breaking your hair off would be maybe bleaching your hair, being heavy-handed when detangling, putting in protective styles too tightly, so that could cause a lot of issues as well. But what I've done to sort of reduce the amount of shed or breakage or whatever would be the following. So always making sure that I'm detangling my hair when my hair is at least damp. Mine is always typically drenched because I'm in the shower when I'm doing it. So just don't do it on just dry hair. So that means if you have shorter hair or something and you're just picking your hair out in the morning, don't do it when your hair is just, you freshly woke up and added nothing to your hair. Like, if you're hearing your hair snapping when you're pulling it through your hair, the pick through your hair, then you're probably breaking some pieces off, especially if you look at the pick and see hair in it. So make sure you're being gentle with it. If you're experiencing something like that breaking off, then maybe you need to do it when your hair is wet and you need to use a wide tooth comb, or you can just finger detangle it so you can be as gentle as possible while detangling. Another thing you can do is, of course, make sure that you're using some sort of product that gives you slip. That just refers to how easy it is for your fingers to glide through your hair when doing your detangling. So for me, always doing it on some sort of conditioner or deep conditioner is beneficial to making sure that you're not being overly rough with your hair, causing breakage. Those are two things that can definitely help when it comes to breakage and or hair shedding throughout the process. So like I said, my hair will still shed from the washing stage all the way through the styling stage, so it's never been an issue for me. My hair has grown a ton over the last year, so obviously I'm not having any severe issues going on with that right now. But just to give you a realistic look at some hair shedding, these are some examples of hair shedding that I've had. These are all not like back-to-back weeks or anything like that, but these are just weeks where I just had hair shedding and what it looked like for me. These are all different levels of shedding, so you will see some of the hair shed that comes out may be more than other weeks, and then I will end it with a picture of what my hair looks like after styling. So I will of course shed while doing the washing, and then sometimes just have more minor shedding while styling. So here's what it looks like for me. So again, yes, it's very normal to have hair shedding in the shower and or during your styling step of your wash day. If you did find this video helpful, then please like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, thanks for watching.
Things put me in control, like I'll just find my key.